So I basically want to make a video here with my case against realism, or the concept of being a realistic person and focusing too much on what is instead of what could be. So most of the time when you're in a situation of your life where you're not where you want to be, a lot of people will kind of enforce this be realistic thing on you, this kind of look at what is, you're not this, you don't have that. The likelihood of you doing this is really low. You need to be realistic about things. And it turns into this massive hindrance, especially if you're having problems with something right now. Let's say a business problem, relationship problem, whatever it is. People will focus on, well, this is bad right now, so you better bail ship, or it's always going to be bad, or it's just a terrible situation forever. But I think it's more important to look at what could be instead of what is, especially if you're not where you want to be, because what could be with enough belief and action will inevitably be what is. So whenever I look at a project that I'm going into, I don't look at what is, because whenever you start, what is nothing, right? It's always about what could be. And I found the more that I focus on what could be, the more likely it actually happens. When you have that clear-cut vision of what you want and how you're going to get there, it can happen as long as you don't give in to realism or realistic thinking or believing. And some people might say you're delusional for focusing on what could be, because it's kind of like this dream concept of, yeah, it'd be nice if I had $1 million too, or blah, 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 and people will just shut it down. But as soon as you accomplish that first what could be, and it turns into what is, you'll realize you can do anything. Anything that your mind creates of a what could be, with that belief and action, will inevitably be what is. So like I said though, focusing on being on the now, that's great. Be in the now, enjoy it. But keep your mind on what could be, especially if you're not where you want to be. Because it's a very simple equation. What could be, with enough belief and action, is going to be inevitably what is. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful in some way, but it's definitely been working for me lately.